Hello everybody, my name is Chris. Welcome back to more Subnautica Below Zero. Last episode, we went on land. Crazy concept. But we did. We went back to over here. We went and we made the hydraulic fluid so that we could repair the little bridge here and cross this way. Now, we ended up getting our spy pangolin going over here, getting the rest of the fur. So we crafted the entire snowsuit, right? And so we have that for our return to the snow, which is great. But we repaired the bridge. We went over this way and found a number of new little bits of information, as well as the fact that there are giant worms, and they're pretty big, and they live under this area, and they just burrow. They cut through the snow and the ice, and they're pretty big. We didn't really see them, at least not yet, right? We have to go back, so don't worry. I know we have to go back. We're not even close to done really exploring that area, right? So don't worry. We will return. There's more to see, more to find. But it was definitely a curiously different area than this one. Right? Israel is way more dangerous. Right? Not just the worm, but then we also realized like how much of this is just exposed. You know, we gotta be ready for being out in the cold for a long period of time. So we got the suit. We made the snow fox, and that is gonna take a little bit of getting used to because it feels a little janky. It feels a little janky because and if you're going in a straight line, it's great. Turning that thing, it's a little, because it doesn't just turn, right? You got to get forward and then turn. And so if you're close to like an edge or a corner, it's really hard to get it around. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just a bad driver. There's no evidence of that though, obviously. But no, we went and I wrote down a number of a task list for us today of things that we're gonna have to do, and I'm hoping to be able to actually do. I don't know if we're gonna get to every single thing in this one video, but we're gonna do our damn best. One of which is building the scanner room again, returning the scanner room. So we returned, and we ended up actually also just close to the end of the last episode. We ended up running into what is a shadow leviathan, which is a hell of a name. Hell of a name. That's the big, massive one with the blue mouth down in the little crystal caverns. Very unsettling. Very unsettling. We got attacked a number of times, drowned once. It's been a while since we did that. So that was a terrifying experience. Just gonna grab a bunch of these. So yeah, it's been a time. It's been a time. But here we are, going at it again. And so real quick, I wanted to expand our base a little bit more. I should actually build. I can't build it out from there, even with that. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, I guess we're building off of this side. Okay, one thing was I wanted to build this up again, because I want to put another containment in there. So build this out this way. Like, one of these we're going to dedicate to, if we need, eventual nuclear power. I don't know. It depends how much we need it, right? Because like power-wise, we're doing okay. Believe it or not, I'm actually kind of surprised how much we are actually. Wait, hold on. How much we're actually doing okay, power-wise, so far. Let's see. I'll switch these, and then I got 2 quartz, so we'll switch out. I'll put these 2 away. Take 2 quartz, because I want to be able to make another solar panel as well. It's probably going to take up more power once we have the scanner room. Right, do we... Probably should, right? Attach it to the base. Because we could have it be its own standalone, but it wouldn't share power. Which we want it to do. I just wish it was lower. It'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. Plus, we haven't had a dedicated episode yet to actually building out this whole thing. You know, like really building the base like we did in the first game. So, slap you on right here, just for extra power. All right, it's something. We're getting there. Okay, now we'll add a... I need another quartz for a hatch. That way we have more than one entrance to this bad boy. But I don't think I have another quartz. Oh, I got silver and diamonds. Took all the quartz out of there. Out of here. I do not have any more quartz. It does. That's so cool. Builds into the so this is why a lot of you guys were like, oh no, you gotta stack the rooms and build containments in them because it'll just make like one big tube. That's cool. Oh, there he is. Our little punchy guy. He needs a name. Gotta give it a... He's our only one so far. Alright, cool, we got these again. Oh. Chelicerated scans. Great. Love that. You definitely messed with us a little bit on the last episode. This is good. This is good. We get the scanner room back up. Feels good. Alright, we'll take these down. Now, the other thing we need to do for the scanner room, obviously, is we need the HUD chip and we need range, which means we need magnetite. We need magnetite. And nickel. We need both. We need magnetite, we need one more nickel, and then we can make the depth module for the prawn. So all in time. I don't think... Because it's really deep. There's almost probably no point in actually doing the scan for this. So I don't think it's even going to show up. Because it's all deep. Yeah, see, look at that. There's one right there. Huh. It's actually showing up though, which is... That's new. I can't physically see it, we at least know it's down there. we don't have the HUD chip, so it's gonna be a little bit harder to actually locate them. But we know how to. We know some of the places we can go to, so not a worry. Right, real quick, we'll go in here. Just top before we go. Took all the fish out of the sea truck as well. Cooked them all. And then before we go, I want to make this headlamp. I want to make this headlamp because I feel like it'd be really useful if it replaces the rebreather. I don't know if that's going to be worth it. Right, because at that point I might as well keep the rebreather on and use the flashlight. But if it goes on somewhere like maybe here, I feel like that'd be cool. So we're gonna give it a try. Gold, silver, lithium, ion cube. Silver. Ion cube, lithium. Gold. Go here. Wait, no. Electronics, ion battery. Then personal equipment, headlamp.
The headlamp comes with an advanced weather-resistant strap that can withstand volcanic heat or an ice age blizzard. A perpetual, hands-free light source in even the darkest environments.
I like that. That's great. So it's not going to burn up on us. It does. It goes on our... I mean, it doesn't have a battery, so that's something. And that means I can kind of swim around without it. I mean, it's useful. Look, it only takes up one little spot, right? It's not that big a deal to keep with us. But with deeper depths where the light would be useful, we need this to, you know, mitigate our oxygen that low at those depths. I don't know. I like it, but we'll see.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's see. I don't have a computer chip, but I got one magnetite. We got one magnetite. Right, so we could either increase the range or do the HUD. I think we need the HUD more than anything. Right, so got the gold, got the copper wire. We can always make... Actually, I'll just make copper wire. I'll leave the one that's already made. And then 2 table corals. Go in here. Nope, copper wire. Computer chip. Let's see, we can make thumpers too, which is going to be interesting. I'm curious how effective it's going to be. We haven't really been threatened by the worms. We haven't really been up there enough to be threatened by the worms, but it will be interesting. There it is. It'll be interesting if we need it. The thumpers. I feel like we can maneuver pretty well. But yeah, so cool. We got the HUD now. HUD upgrade. So now we can see what the scanner room actually sees. And the other thing is like that I wish I had one more magnetite. But yeah, we don't. Yeah, so close though. But okay, so let's go Right, we got 4 waters, 4 foods. Take one more food. I'll just actually physically eat the food before we go. This is gonna be quite the trip. Okay. All right. Set prawn over here just to just kind of recharge next to this in the meantime, since it wasn't. Ooh. Yeah, the timing of that exploding was unfortunate. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do, there's a couple things we're gonna do. And one of those things definitely is visiting Marguerite at her base again. And going back onto land. I don't know what to call that section other than across the bridge. Can I back up into the prawn? Oh. I thought I could back up into the modules. Can I back up into the prawn? Or do I have to, like, manually mount that thing? Oh, it actually worked. Alright, cool. Very nice. Okay, so, according to the list that I wrote, scanner room, done. That was a big one. I want to go get... we don't really need the nickel right away. It would be nice to have. But it's not the most priority. I want to go below the twisty area, the twisty coral. I just want to go back to Marguerite's. Let's go back to Marguerite's base first. Let's go do this first, because this will be, I don't want to say quick in and out, but it'll be a conversation, and then we'll see. If she's here, I imagine she's either going to be here or she's going to be at the greenhouse. We know the locations of either one, so we're just going to start with this. All right. And it is nice knowing that we got the big upgrade for depth, so we will not be limited anymore by where we can or can't take the sea truck, except by how long it is. All right, hopefully she's home. Be unfortunate to come all this way. I mean, if we end up having to go to the greenhouse, it is what it is. It's fine. But it would just be, because I'm not even sure really which one she would go to. She has both. I feel like this being her home base, it just makes more sense. But we'll see. Okay. Marguerite.
You again.
Me again. I have questions now. You're just chewing on a tablet. Nothing? Oh, I guess I can go into the kitchen now. I should be like, what else are they going to be used for? That's real food. Wow. Wow, batteries. Little wheels. Alcohol? God damn, look at this. Oh, there. Oh, no. But hey, you know, fully cooked. Small stove. What? Wait, could that like would is that usable like a stove or just for aesthetics? Low power conduction unit useless. I would I guess what you consider a fabricator can just cook everything for you, is like a stove would kind of feel very unnecessary. A shower. Interesting. Well, I mean, it is salt water out there, so. I mean, it's high intensity water streams, soap not included. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to be completely covered in salt water all the time. And a toilet. Look at that. Alternatively, you just go in the ocean. I mean, where does it go? What do you think about it? Like if you were to use this, like where's it? Is it would it not end up in the ocean anyway? So you're just cutting out the middleman by just going out there. Sink, a place to do the dishes. I don't know about that one. A little bit bigger sink, maybe. This is cool though. This is really neat. Because I mean, like with the inclusion like sink, toilet, showers, the stove, like you can do a lot more aesthetic base building, right? Instead of just what what's useful. No, I can't take the bulbo trees. R.I.P. Bulbo tree. Ooh. Okay. I can't make her bed. All right. Gotta keep the physicality up. Training. It's the stuff. Oh my god. I got him in the first game. All these little things. Neat. Got another PDA. Abandoned P. I don't know if it's abandoned, but number 3.
Fortnight into our voyage, I was more or less living inside the creature's ribcage. It meant shelter, and it meant food. The flesh was starting to rot. The stench was unlike anything I'd ever smelled. As we floated, the temperature dropped, and the rotten meat began to stiffen and freeze. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, the Reaper began to lose buoyancy. We sank a little each day. My sanctuary was becoming my tomb, and I was at the mercy of the current and the winds. Until one day, I saw a smattering of penguins in the distance. Swimming birds usually mean solid land of some kind. I was lucky. The winds followed their path. Hours later, I saw a blessed sight. An unmoving cloud sitting upon the water. Land. It renewed my spirit as I watched the land get closer and closer. The Reaper slowly sank, but I was no longer worried. When the Reaper finally sank below the water, I was close enough to lazily swim my way to shore. I made a note to come back for the Reaper's skull. I didn't ride the beast for 3 weeks to have no proof. Land never felt so good, even in this Arctic hell.
Damn. So now we know, full circle, how this all happened. Crazy. Because yeah, we read the second log. It's like, oh, she's basically the Leviathan that she went and killed, and then, you know, Paul and Bart never saw her again. This was that one, and she's living on it, floating, living off of it, literally. And it's like, okay, but how'd she end up all the way over here? And quite literally just floating around in it. Like a raft. A big fleshy raft. And so she's floating north. Right? North-ish? I think that's the direction that this Below Zero is in. It's not the southern pole. It's towards the north. But either way. Water was getting colder. Reaper was stiffening. Jumped off. That's how she got this. She went back for it. Crazy. She's the definition of a survivor. My God. To the very end. Still here. Alright, I guess that's the end of our chats. Alright, see you later. That's a cool detail. I'm glad that we actually came back and got to see, I mean, essentially the full circle of her story and how she ended up here. And it was purely by luck, actually. She lived because she was eating the Leviathan, but she survived to get to here really out of just dumb luck that the current ran up this way.
I have detected an energy signature of some strength. I am not sure what it is for.
Go ahead and share it. Can't hurt.
Signal
There we go.
location uploaded to PDA.
It's been a minute since we've had one of those. All right, cool. Look at that, good things all around. Get another artifact. So I guess if it's not too far out of the way, we might as well, right? We're over here. We got the depth. And hopefully, if we're lucky too, that'll also have some nickel down there and some magnetite. That'd be nice. Now the question is it all the way down? Or is it maybe from another drop? Like a drop-off point we've not been to, like probably this. Yeah. Definitely this way. The color change in the water always feels so weird. It's like, oh God, what is it? What now? What are you? Ah, aquarium fragment. You know what? I could use the titanium. Oh. Okay, we gotta be careful. Yep, I remember you. Come here. Come here. You wanna go? I don't wanna go, but you wanna go. I want you to go away. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. I think we can make that happen. Because we haven't really been able to explore over here too much. Because we came over here kind of briefly. But now, I mean, essentially with this depth module, we're very much unrestricted. Which is great. I definitely do that two ways. It is nice to not be restricted because I don't have to float outside the depth zone. But at the same time, also like, oh boy, that means we can come across so many new things that we've never even seen before. But all these new areas. Just the nothingness. God, I hate it because I can't. I also don't want to write off the fact that there's probably also an edge out here. Like, I didn't realize there was like a massive drop off in the first Subnautica until remember you funny characters were like, go, just go to the edge, just go all the way. It's interesting out there. It is, don't worry. And then it's this massive drop-off point. And then the largest Leviathan that we've seen that is alive being out there. I lost base out of that. The sea moth. Ooh, shit. This is cool. Yeah, I'm not writing off the fact that there's also probably a drop-off point here, too. I don't want to find it. It's random.
New technology acquired.
Teleportation module? That is not what I thought this was going to come out to. What the tether tool? What? Okay. Okay, hold on. Sea truck teleportation module. Harnessing the power generated by ion cubes, the teleportation module creates an interminable link between a tether tool and itself. While away from the module, navigating space and time is made simple by activating said tool, allowing the user to return to the module in the blink of an eye. Oh. How the ion cube facilitates the rapid disassembly and reassembly of organic material in a target location is still the subject of great debate in the scientific community. NB. This module is powered by the sea truck's main cabin, requires tethering tool, link between tether and module is unaffected by distance. That's awesome. So, essentially, we could park the sea truck with this, right? We could park it like anywhere. And then we could go swim manually. Like, let's say we go down to the depths, right? We get a bunch of magnetite, get a bunch of, nickel really deep. And then we use the tethering tool, and we, instead of having to swim all the way back up, we just instantly teleport back up there. That's kind of rad. That's pretty sick. That's so cool. Okay, where's this tethering tool? Is it... There it is. Oh, that's even easy to make. But is this going to be expensive to make? Aerogel, advanced wiring, and a plasteel ingot? That is achievable. Teleport to a nearby sea truck teleportation module. And the thing is, like, I guess you wouldn't even need this attached to the sea truck if you didn't want to. Like, you could just make the module, Like we could make a module, leave it over by, let's say, the life pod, right? We then swim down and we use this, and it would bring us back to that. We didn't. The only thing is it needs power, right? So it needs at least the sea truck base, right, to be powered. So I guess you really wanted to get crazy, you just make one of these and leave them all around, or make a bunch of these, leave them around, and then just attach your main sea truck to these, depending on where you are. It requires that. Well, I mean, it's the mining tool. I guess we've seen that before, but so we didn't get any new information about it. Okay. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't further our understanding of the architects or Alan's position or anything, but certainly a cool find for our personal technological advancements. So you know what? This was totally worth going to right now. So it's another module we can make. Because we can make the sleeper module, but I'm not sure exactly if that's something we should prioritize. Because I feel like if finding the pieces to the storage and the fabricator modules, I feel like would be way better to have than the sleeper module. God, see, like that shit, I hate it. I still hate it. That doesn't change. Ugh. God. Okay. We got that. Should we... See, I don't really... Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Just for the sake of a lot of like solar panels and glass. Oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Having some quartz. It's a good idea. Okay, this was a good find. This was a great find. And teleportation straight to and from the sea truck. That's great. It's huge. But one. Let's see. So we did that. We got to go back to the Twisty Coral. Go down there as well, and then find our way back on land. Okay. All right, nice and easy. How's the fish situation looking? Not too bad. It's very convenient. I feel like just how convenient this all is. The sea truck, my god. Okay. Okay, so this being here, we should... Yeah, I think let's go over here because I want to try to get, because I know there's some nickel down there. I know there was nickel down there. There was some magnetite, but not so much. But enough for me to want to go. And then if we can make good finds, then we'll head back to the Twisty Coral. It's not here, it's out further. Oh, go rise up here. Okay, no. I'm trying to remember where is it? It drops off here. There we go. Okay. Great. So now I think for the first time we could actually take the sea truck all the way down. Instead of me drowning halfway up. It's cool. Crazy how far we've come when you really think about it. Look at that. That's crazy. Driving around down here. Who'd have thought? Oh, and there it is. All good things. Because I need to come and get some of these anyway. Get you, get you. Beautiful. Grab a number of these. Uh-oh. No, it's cool, man. It's cool. Okay, so we needed... Right, to make this, we needed 2 spores, and... As far as I know, we only need the benzene for, like, 1 or 2 things. Just the grappling arm. Guess that's it for right now. Okay, never mind. I guess it's just for that. So I guess we're fine. Yeah. Okay, so I just need magnetite. I don't know if I'm going to be lucky enough to find any. I guess let's see. Right? Let's give it a minute. Let's go here. There we go. Oh god. Get out of here. Damn it. We're not doing this. Oh, ridiculous. Unfortunate. Oh, now I lost my scan of magnetite. Where was... Oh, man. Wasn't down here, right? It showed it for like a second, then never again. Oh. What? Am I crazy? Is it like in the wall? Am I that unlucky? I don't see. I'm not crazy, right? I don't see it. Damn. Well,
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
alright, maybe it's just a unfortunate. It doesn't. Seems like kind of bugged out. Either the magnetite's in the ground, unfortunately.
Oxygen.
That's the only thing I could imagine. That's the only thing it could be. Well, plenty of diamond. I don't know, I came here for the nickel. Just kind of conveniently hoping that there would be magnetite also. Because we have found it down here. It's not very common, but we have found it. No, I'm too afraid to risk it. I'm just gonna go. Where to go, manual? Gonna give this like another minute, right? We're gonna spend a ton of time deep searching down here, which it could be here. Like we could be lucky and find it, but I don't want to. I don't want to chase it right now. It's been like, God knows how many minutes. And there's a few other things. A little bit more focused I want us to do. Okay. Well, oh, wait. Yep. Corner of my eye. One. I'm hoping, actually, in the grand scheme, that we could find 4. That's a big ask. No. Okay. Alright, cool. Look at that. Juked him. Whew. Okay. Because the other thing we gotta keep in mind is we gotta craft these eventually too. So to make sure we can make these, which polyaniline we can definitely make. That's easy, right? Hydrochloric acid and gold, which is just these little anemones and salt, which we have a bunch of, and they're growing, so that's not a problem. I guess we could take this down. It's not that deep. It's not that much deeper. I'm worried for the prawn, but the prawn's got 700. Okay. All of this for magnetite. Which again, for the scanner room range upgrades, that's the whole plan. Okay, that's 600 meters. Nickel. Nickel. Oh. I don't want to get attacked. That's why I'm not getting out yet. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. This might... I don't think he's gonna mess with us. I have a home for you now. Alright, just mind your business, I'll mind mine. I don't want to shock him, but I will. Come on, I just need magnetite. Okay, we might have to bail. We got one. We got one. We're gonna find it at other places. This isn't the only one we found it in. It was more just like we were here for these little bulbs in the nickel anyway. So we figured, oh, well, you know what? Let's just check. Just in case. So, all good. But now we got a bunch of nickel. Are you also? Sweet. Okay, that's copper. Yeah, I think this is this is as good as we're gonna get.
Seek fluid intake.
Trick you. Alright, cool.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, let's turn around. Yeah. We'll find it in some other places, right? Right now, I want to go... Part of me does want to build the next depth module for the prawn. Which, until we find another one, I think is it's the most. So that's good. It's great to see. There we go. I just kept getting caught in that little loop circle area. Wasn't too bad though. Okay, great. So now we're here. Let us rise. Rise and repair. Rise, repair, back to base. Right, because then that's going to get us the prawn depth, and then we're going to go back over to the pod and go down in the where the little twisty coral is and go deeper. All right. It's 100%. Switch that out. All right, let's go. So we can switch all these power cells out at the base. Then we should also be able to take a nap immediately. So that'll also basically instantly recharge the power cells. And then we're good. Looking good, feeling good is good. Put this bad boy over here. All right.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, I'm gonna grab... Nope, it is... Nope, yeah, that was right. 1 copper. Okay. Alright, go down here. Okay, that's still good. It's good for a while. Grab the 2 waters. Egg, egg, egg. You're gonna have friends. Siblings. Yes. Okay, go over here. Range upgrade. Huge. Boom. Beautiful. Let's see. Oh, I can't look for magnetite. That's interesting. Probably means it's not even... Well, I'd say it's probably not even around here, but... Oh, wow. Damn. Well, alright. It's all good, though. Because let's see, we need the silicone, which I think... Yep, I still had one. Tether tool.
The tether tool facilitates instant travel to a paired Sea-Truck teleportation module. Ion cube required for use.
Alright. So we got that taken care of. We got a range upgrade. We get more magnetite, we will upgrade that again. Let's go grab the depth module. Back in here. We just need to get the kyanite, which I put in this one? No. Oh no, I'm an idiot. We also needed kyanite. I used the kyanite. Damn it. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. We'll another reason to go get more kyanite. But in the meantime, I've had this in the storage for a while, so drop that off in here. Another egg. Great. Nice. Okay, and then... Right, let's see. Did I have I had advanced wiring. And then I just need another aerogel. Which I believe is just the ruby and gel sacks. Yeah. Ruby. Gel sack. Cool. Nice. Okay, cool. So, with that, we can now make that, which is great. So, for this, let's drop put the 2 nickel in here just so I remember. Isolate them, right? Okay, put you away. It's all good. One thing after another, ain't it? Okay, I will grab 3 fish, some more water, other water. Drink that right now. Okay, now let's go back to the pod. We'll make this module. We'll shift things around, install it, and then see where we're at. Because I mean, this is making our RC truck's already long. This is gonna make it even longer. That was rude. And then eventually, I'm sure we'll turn to those caves, right? Because Alan did mention what I believe referred to those crystal caves down there, where we found the Shadow Leviathan. Right, I believe what he was referencing was down there, unfortunately. So whenever we get there, risky, but it'll be worth it. It'll for sure be worth it. That's another facility, whether it's another, I mean, I would hope maybe, because it's been a while since we found any of the, you know, the new body parts. So I got to imagine we're hopefully going to be lucky enough to find one soon. Here we go. Our next module. Teleportation. Until I get storage and fabricated. This thing's gonna be fucking long as shit by the time we're done. There she is. Okay, now will the prawns stay on if I detach this? What a cool concept. Teleportation module. Taking the teleportation tech that we know the architects use, and then just building it into the sea truck. Very cool. We gotta change this color now. There it is. Is there anything we do in here? Not really, just look at it. Neat. Okay, I'm
New
gonna pull.
creature discovered.
There we go, discus fish. Right, I feel like I scanned the discus fish before, did I not? I did, otherwise it would show up in there. I just never picked them up. Okay. Let's turn these all into water. And then... let's see, as far as the fresh fish are concerned... you guys can hang out in here. Looking back for this too. Once we build a second containment as well. Four total, well, 3 modules and 4 total connections. Okay, so we gotta go... we gotta go down. Go down right the best way was kind of over here. Gotta wait for the big openings. Yeah. See how far we can go. Right, really push our limits. Now that we're uninhibited by the pressures. Because we did go pretty deep before. There's still more to be seen. Guess, can I fit down here? Yeah. Alright. Here we go. $300 meters. $350 deep. Ooh. What are you? Oh, aquarium module. Dang it. God, this is crazy looking. Right, like, what a shot. Okay, we gotta go. I don't want to get caught up, especially with how long we are. That would be embarrassing. I guess I guess this is as deep as this goes over here. Right, unless there's another way. Okay, nice and easy now. Get used to how long it is. Oh, it's just a... I don't know, from a distance I didn't see the bulbs, so I was like, ooh, what's that? That's... Son of a bitch. There we go. Oh my god. We got it. We got it. Fabricator module. See, this is why we need lead. Dang it. Computer chip, lead, and plasteel ingot. Easy. So easy. Easy to do. Just need lead. Diamonds. Kind of running low on diamonds anyway. A little bit. And we're going to need to burn a bunch for Alan's new body. Yeah, I really see how long that is to try to maneuver this down here. I've definitely seen how it's going to take some picking and choosing for modules. And to not just take every single one with you everywhere. Because, I mean, you could theoretically attach every single module, but it would be so long. It would just be impossible to maneuver. No way. Wow. How lucky. My god. We got both of these. That's great. We're just hiding down here the whole time. Damn. I'd say what are the odds, but they're probably pretty good. Come on. Kill about a little bit of gas. We can do it. Okay, where do you have that? Okay, I think. Okay, yeah, we have every module. We have every module. So unless there's a magic additional one that we haven't seen, we found them. We got them all. Great find. Totally worth coming this way. Just in case. Be thorough. But now we gotta get a lot of lead. Which, I mean, shouldn't be that hard to do. It's gonna be a lot of breaking rocks, though. That's for sure. A lot of breaking rocks looking for lead. But it'll be worth it because we need 3 for each module, and then we need, what is it? I think another 3 for if we decide to go with nuclear power. Right, I feel like the biofuel reactor is so efficient in this compared to the first, because I've literally been running the base off of solar power and that. And we have the water filtration running. And we've literally not had a power issue. Whereas I feel like the bioreactor in the first game I was refilling that thing constantly. Maybe it's the fish I put in there. Maybe they're just really efficient. Very calorie dense. Right, but should we... I mean, it's not super immediate to go looking for lead. But it's definitely now on the top of the list. Maybe not the number one, but it's near the top. I was really hoping that would be really convenient. I could build a scanner room out here. I don't have the stuff for it, but we can get the stuff because I have all this stuff. We have all this in the base. We could easily build out a we could and we should build a scanner room out here. Which is a smart thing to do. Here we go. All right. Oh. Damn it. You know what? This is actually a good use of this. Actually, see. If it doesn't take too long. All right, we found it. We got 6 now. So we got enough lead for both of these modules. Which is great. Right, plasteel ingots, we make kits, we need silver, we have plenty of silver back at base. Chip, we can make those. Yeah. So next time we're over there, we'll totally slap all this together. Be good. We'll make both of these. So for now, I'm gonna slap all this in here. Give us the space. Right? Now, let's head back to base. Head back to base, we'll make these, and then we'll make the ingots, the computer chip, we'll make all the stuff to make both modules, and then we'll come back here, make them, and then I think we're gonna head back to land across the bridge and explore a little bit more, right? Because we kind of were pretty quick, and I think I want to take the prawn suit next time. Sorry, Snow Fox. And then see how much, because we can't take it underground into the holes, but it'd still be worth it regardless. So yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna do that. All right, real quick, spin this bad boy around, go outside, quick repair, switch out the power cells, and then make everything. Oh, come here. Come on. There we go. Okay, 1, 2. Well, actually, no. I could leave the lead. We don't need the lead. I need all of these. Take these. And then the copper.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, plasteel ingot. And so we need 4 lithium. Actually, wait, I need... So we need to make 2 of these. And... Sorry, I didn't actually need to pull out that many. 3, 4 lithium, 2 silver. Alright, so that should be enough for both. Alright. Go in here, wiring kit. Alright, then we need 2 coral, 1 gold, and then 1 more copper. Go over here, copper wire. Computer chip. Sweet. Alright, so now we can make both of those modules. That's pretty good. Very cool. If we're going on land, we technically don't need the rebreather. Right? So we could actually just store that in the prawn. Empty all this. Actually, you know, make some glass. Then we'll go in here. Rest of the quartz. Right, because we could actually, you know what, yes, we could also just leave all of these. Because we don't need them, actually. But I do want to make... some windows, though. Okay, so we got 11.5 integrity still. Jeez, freaking out. Cool. Spin over here. All right. We'll go grab the rest of this. Now, actually, could we? Because we technically have... Right, we could technically make this. Right, we just need to make the polyaniline, which is three mushrooms and salt. 3 mushrooms, salt, and gold. So we go here. 1. Oh. 2, 3. I don't know what we do with it after we make it, though. Where do we make it? Do we make it in the vehicle bay, or do we make it just here? Or is it something different? Let's see. Hydrochloric acid. Polyaniline. Okay, yeah, it's definitely something different then. We have the ingredients, but I don't know where to make it. Skeletal structure of an architect vessel. I guess we could see, right? We'll drop these off. We'll drop the diamonds. Because we're gonna use all this stuff up, so we'll have the space. Right, but I want to pull out all of these. So we have them, because we're going on land, so we gotta be smart. Gotta be smart. Okay. So here, that's charging. Let's grab the water from here. Should just pull the salt out too. Nice. All right. Looking good. Aesthetically nice. We're getting there. We're getting there. But I think let's go real quick. Let's do a quick sleep so we can recharge that power cell really quickly. Squid shark egg? Oh my god, look at them. They're so tiny. Look at them. That's adorable. What the hell? You guys are so... that's so cool. That's so cool. I realize how small you guys start out. That's crazy. That's great. I love the eggs. The eggs are so cool. Take both of these. We're gonna be gone for a bit. Okay, those are full. Alright, let's slap 2 power cells in you. Alright, I guess where we're at, right? We got 6 lead, 2 plasteel ingots, we got the wiring kit and the chips, so we're good to go. Well, let's head over there and build these 2 modules. Alright. Very good. Let's go out here. Let's make this thing. Both of these things. Storage and fabricator. God, both are such a good idea. It's gonna be a long sea truck. But the storage is gonna be just overall way good. Alright, grab you out of the way. This sea truck is gonna actually be like the whole ass truck. Crazy. I understand like the power requirements and everything, they all share power. Steel storage. You freezing? This is pretty bad out there. Okay. How ridiculous is it? So that's so crazy. It's so long. My God. Like that's. I gotta get a shot at that. That's wild. God, and if we got the sleeper module too, we could literally just live out of this now. Because we can go in here, right? Take all these fish. I imagine, right? We'll see if
New creature discovered.
literally does. And then yeah, just store them in there. Or come over here and actually just cook the fish that we pick up. That's wild. This is great. We need more lead for this one. We'll note that. That's on our list. Actually, let's test it out. Because this means theoretically we can drive around somewhere we're not even close to base or close to the life pod. We can then collect the fish. We can then walk 2 feet and cook it. Insane. Right, which also applies to water. This is so cool. Put the diamond, the polyaniline, and yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Maybe we need an architect facility specifically to actually make these. Right, even though we have the ingredients, maybe it's just a little too much. Right? For something we just fabricate. Okay, so we got that. Let's go over here. I feel the drag a little bit now. I think this many modules. 5 whole ass modules. I'm feeling it. We're feeling it. Even with the horsepower. She's heavy. But that's alright. It does feel pretty cool though. I'll say that. Floating around with like a bus, basically. And the fact we can slap a sleeper module on this bad boy? Jeez. I know the smart thing to do would be only take the modules that you need. But this is part of the op testing right now. We're learning, right? 78 power left. We've boosted a couple times. Imagine carrying this much weight, running the fabricator. Right, it's all gonna add up. That's why I brought the power cells. For both this and the prawn, depending on which is going to need it more. Okay, now I got to kind of finesse this one a little bit better. I got way more stuff behind. Let's see how to do. classic. Perfect. Look at that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Excellent parking job. Alright, back on land. And to explore this other side, I think it's just gonna be. I feel like it is just better with the prawn, because I can just immediately recover temperature. Versus the snow fox, you can't. Right, but let's kind of poke around a bit more than more than we did last time. Okay, just before I forget. Ow. Swap these. These away. Alright, cool. We were in here. Let's go this way. Thought I heard something. Oh, this is way better in the daytime. Oh yeah, I can see things way better. Ironically. Of course. Penguin spot. Copper, silver. Here we go, these little pointy guys. Oh, you're here. What's up? Oh my god. Okay. Oh, they're just shooting out of the ground. Okay. Oh, that's cool. And he's gone into the wall. Okay, they can come out of the ground. Well, we knew they kind of could. Oh, that's unfortunate. Damn, I did not have the grapple to get up there. What's this, lithium? It doesn't hurt to have a little lithium. It's fucking crazy. I'm sorry. They can jump out of the ground. Like, I knew they were tunneling, and that was causing the workers problems. I didn't realize they just straight up. Okay. Yeah, I see why they did it. They were freaked out by it. That totally makes sense. Dog, what the fuck are these thumpers gonna do, man? That's not a solution. Dude, we're over here stomping around. Jeez. May or may not be anything new in here. Copper ore. That's right, we saw that before.
vital information pertaining to my body construction nearby.
Oh shit. Hell yeah. That's awesome. I was like, oh, we didn't see these before, and then he says that. Snowfox Iceworm Attack Reduction Module. That where it lowers the frequency of attacks by ice worms.
New technology acquired.
Oh, is that why we didn't see them? Because we were on the Snow Fox over here, which hovers. It doesn't touch the ground, so there's no... It's not creating sound. And now this reduces it when we're using this. Okay, I get it. I see. I understand. That's cool. A good find. But now... Oh, actually, we actually have to leave this behind because I gotta go up the ladder. Alright, silver in that, that's fine. Oh. Part of it. One of his parts is nearby. Okay, let's see. There, is it... I mean, would it conveniently be inside this cave? I don't know, let's check... I'm gonna check it this way first. I mean, he didn't give us coordinates. So kind of just... checking it all out. I could be over here. I don't want to overextend too far without knowing for sure. Okay, this just goes back to the ground here. Okay, there's gotta be... where's this go? Big copper vein. More veins, very veiny around here. Very vascular. Okay. Well, good place to come to whenever we need all this stuff. Like, is that titanium? Yeah. Could be down there. Could very well be in that cave. Is there anything over here? No, because that's just that way. Okay. I don't want to jump down in case we can't get back up. Man, the grapple arm would be really convenient. Ah, well, I guess that was settled for me. Okay, they're over here too. They're everywhere. Maybe. That's pretty. Whoa. That's crazy. Oh, there we go. Wow. That's a shot. That's a nice shot too. Another battery. Some food. Oh man. Okay, so there's another power going over that way. That feels like the right way to go.
Captain.
God, my luck, he's gonna, like, stab us. Okay. Just get off the ground. Where does this go? This is a whole new section over here. Like this whole section of the glacier is new. Oh, this is the what? That's the okay. This is the top of the waterfall. The waterfall. Okay, cool. So we're in more uncharted territory. Whoop. We just follow those. Oh my god. God, that was close. Okay. God, don't fall off somewhere dumb. Me. Okay, could be down there. Really hard to see at night. That's a lot of bones. I'm now wondering if these bones specifically are the worms. Oh. Son of a bitch. This is if I say it. That's huge. Iceworm, an extremely large and dangerous leviathan, roughly 95 meters long, with a thick-plated exoskeleton that burrows through dense ice shelves with minimal resistance. I mean, that's crazy. The iceworm is covered in a thick exoskeleton with backward-facing spikes. The exoskeleton protects the soft upper body of the iceworm as it moves through the ice. The spikes create treads that rapidly shuttle melted water back as it burrows, similar to tire treads. The interior of the iceworm is covered in a thicker skin that doesn't require plating. Superheated horn. So it's not just colored like that. That's actually like heat. The horn of the iceworm is the thickest part of the creature. The inner chambers of the horn are filled with deposits of raw alkali metals that react violently with water, creating an exothermic chemical reaction. As the iceworm burrows, small microscopic grooves continuously channel water into these chambers, allowing it to burrow with ease. That's so crazy. That's so cool. Behaviors. The ice worm is an ambush predator. It relies on sound traveling through the ice to alert it to potential prey. It then lunges through the ice and uses its horn and mandibles to attack. The ice worm can be temporarily distracted through the use of sonic devices. Thumpers. Aggressive and lethal. Avoid. That's so. Yeah, it's at the top of the list. This thing is crazy long. My god. It's huge. Right, these are the two biggest things we see, the Shadow Leviathan and the Ice Worm. Let's see, 60 meters plus. 95 meters roughly, so this thing's even potentially longer than the Shadow Leviathan. It's at least longer than the shortest Leviathans. That's terrifying. Look at that, oh my god. It's just getting eaten. By, obviously, the other creatures out here. That's the Circle of Life. It wasn't until we saw it out of the ground, like, oh wait, these bones specifically belong to the worm. That makes so much sense. Duh. It is hard to see. Okay, hold on. Okay, this section's a little bit easier. I'm gonna explore over here first. Okay, so this goes down. And it looks like it comes up that way, so let's go. Before I make a permanent decision. Okay, it does. Okay. Before I do so there where we can't come back up. All right. Here we go. Nice. That's cool. It really is interesting how, knowing that none of these use the tablets anymore, or at least these locations specifically don't use the tablets, because there's no reason, right? I imagine only architects would have access to these specifically, right? Whereas maybe with the QEP, right, they anticipated if they couldn't cure it, if somebody else ended up curing it, right, they could shut down the quarantine. If they didn't make it, somebody maybe could. Whereas, like, these specific locations maybe are exclusive, like they wanted only architects to use. I don't know. But I do think it's neat, because it keeps them completely sealed off from, like, Altera and everyone else, which is why we're the only ones able to go in here right now, because we have Alan. Large emerald. So that's not ice. That's emerald. Pure emerald is typically colorless. These large crystals contain trace amounts of chromium, leading to the development of the distinctive green colors seen here. Mining activity near these crystals suggests that they are valued for their applications in architect technology. So you're telling me the green hue of the ion cube is due to and all of their stuff having this, like, green tint? It's all due to emerald? Whoa. Cool. A big deposit. Well, see if we can fit the prawn down here. So it's like a crystal research lab. Because it's growing naturally. Ooh. Oh, that's kind of sad. Oh no. Just the arm.
Ah, that is a rough way to go.
Yes, I would not enjoy being crushed while mining iron tube components.
The cold preserved the body well, but this isn't a big sample. Will it be enough?
Our tissues are pluripotent, derived from the DNA of various species, capable of changing form as necessary.
Ah, like stem cells. So, what prevents you from, I don't know, ending up with hooves where your eyelashes should go?
That does not happen. At least not since the 4th iteration.
Oh my god. RIP iterations 1, 2, 3, and 4. Damn. But no, that sucks. That's like an actual architect buried under there. Damn. That sucks. That's a bad time. RIP, dude. We got the tissue sample, though. I mean, that's big. That's literally the second one. Root pustules, synthetic fibers, and gel sacks. Wow. But that's an interesting one, right? Like, derived from the DNA of various species capable of changing form as necessary. Like, that's really interesting. Architect tissue, a leather-like tissue sample of alien origin. DNA markers indicate a complex mixture synthesized from over 20 different sources. Tissue sample incorporates advanced biocomposites resulting in unique mechanical properties. Compression, extremely high compressive strength, protects against external forces and may indicate adaptation to extreme environments. Let's see, impact. High resistance to damage from high energy impacts. And elasticity, low modulus of elasticity, allows tissue to contort and stretch in response to body locomotion. And none of it saved that dude from the collapse. It protects against external forces, adaptation to extreme environments, resistant to damage from high energy impacts, but not rock. Would Alan, would you say that's a... Is that a fault of your guys' construction? Could you not patch that out? I mean, it's still fleshy. As advanced as they are, the fact that it still incorporates advanced biocomposites, so it has mechanical properties, but it is also still not completely mechanical. Interesting. Okay, let's see. For the... Oh god. Alright, for the sake of running. Not running like running away, but... Oh, god. Okay, we're gonna go over here. Okay, he's over there. He's distracted. Did you see it just tossed him and ate him? Oh, that's so sad. Oh no. Yeah, dude's the only one out here on the ice, too, aside from us. Got tossed and snacked. That is unfortunate. Damn. This was a great find. It's totally worth coming back up here. Right, even if we don't use the Snow Fox module for ice worms, this was great. Oh god. 25 immediately. My god. Just gotta get the hell out of here. Lord. Right, we haven't even... So we still don't even know how to make his body exactly. But I guess we're not worried about that until we can actually get all of the pieces. No sense in worrying how to build it if we don't even have the pieces to build. Right, if Alan even knows where we can do it.
Seek fluid intake.
Right, because I mean, we kind of stumbled across the second one. That was just purely out of the determination to go deeper. I do wonder, I imagine, is it just lucky? Right, because we found the skeleton by going over by the bow. We just went deep down, down, and that's where that ended up being. But the fact that Tissues is first in line, I wonder if this is where we were meant to go first. Yeah, it's probably likely. Yeah. But hey, you know, part of the unique approach of this game is like you never know what order things are gonna happen in. Oh no. Uh-oh. Did I... Oh god. Hold on, Alan, hold on, wait.
You have found 2 of the 3 components required for the construction of my corporeal form. This is as close as I have come to autonomy in a long time.
You have such a way with words.
Is that sarcasm?
It was. You're learning.
Hopefully, I will not have time to complete my study.
Oh my god.
I was wondering, if you can transfer bodies, why was it important to find a cure when you were infected? Couldn't you just make a new body?
As you can see in the components you have scanned thus far, the forms we require combine biological and mechanical parts. The tissues you have scanned were developed from the DNA of 27 separate alien species.
27? That seems greedy. And wouldn't that mean that anything that infects a body you've manufactured can potentially learn how to infect all those other species?
Yes. That is why a cure was imperative.
Oh. She's great they say it out loud. Because, yeah, like, if it learned how to adapt and infect those specific types of cells, then it just makes sense.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah, so not only would it infect us, right, because what happened with Riley, but also, I mean, the fact that it could... What am I trying to say? Obviously, it could infect any species, pretty much, right? But the idea that they couldn't just make another body because of how many types of DNA it's made from. They can't just go... They'd have to make a whole new thing made of other bits of DNA from other species, right? And even then, that's not a guarantee that it wouldn't be infected again. But either way, I mean, that's an interesting confirmation. There's 27 known species out there. Crazy. 27. That's huge. That's very interesting. Go away. We're cool. Okay? We're chill. Everything's fine. Oh, damn, we did it though. We went back on land. We scooted around. I think as far as... I think we did everything that I wrote on my little list. Wanted to find lead, which we did. We made more modules. We went back down. We found more nickel. Gotta get more kyanite. And so... Let's see.
Captain.
Let's see. Slap you in there. Slap you in there. Okay. Okay, so what is the objective now? We gotta go get more kyanite. We also have the depth modules, right? So we can actually go even deeper down there. Right, if we could find a way past the Shadow Leviathan, we could technically go all the way. And by all the way, I mean as far as it'll let us go. Actually, wait. Hold on. No sense wasting them. Great, let's go. Oh. Wait, actually, hold on, wait a minute. Snag you guys. Snag you. Alright. For the sake of just making sure. Fill up this again. So we got plenty of fish. Just make sure that just keeps going. We got plenty of food too, so. Delicious. Okay, so what are we doing now? I think we go for more kyanite so we can make the depth module for the prawn. But then also out of curiosity, see what else is down there. Deep down. Right? Because the only other thing would be to look for lead so we can make the sleeper module. But now that we have the teleportation module, we can actually go down there. We can get the sea truck as far as possible. I'm worried about going as far as we have. I'll leave those. Because we have this, right? So we can go down there. Shadow Leviathan. We could try to drive past it. I think that would be very difficult because he's very fast and he's very strong and I'm very afraid. I really don't want to lose the sea truck. Right? But if we do, instead, we go as far as we can with the sea truck. Let's say maybe don't take the prawn just because of how deep it is. right? We leave the sea truck in the prawn, kind of at that ledge. And then we go... I mean, do we take the sea truck on me? No. Let's say we go manually. Right? If we start to run out of air, then what we should do is... we have the tether, right? So that would pull us directly back to the sea truck safely when we run out of air. We could also make another tank, which would probably be a smart thing to do. Right? 2 glass, 4 titanium, and a silver. Yeah, because we're gonna do, let's do, put these back on, drop these off. I think that's what we should do. So I'll drop these back off in here. We'll grab these. Right, equip those. Go in here, drop those off. Let's see, let's make O2 tank. And then, because right now we have the ultra high capacity, which is a second one I want us to make. Right, so we need 4 quartz and silver. I'll go in here. Wait, no. Is this one? There. Okay. Alright. Hold on. We're putting it together. It's all good. Okay. There we go. And then 1 more titanium. High capacity. And then more lithium. Ooh, do I not have... Oh, am I one shy? Am I legitimately 1 lithium shy? I'm actually a lithium shy. Damn it. It was almost too perfect. It was so close. Damn. Okay, I'll put this back because we're not going to need that right now. That's good for land. No, we're going to be so deep. That's fine, we'll put that there. Ion cube. We need another lithium. Damn it. That's so close. 1 lithium shy. I feel like that's important. I feel like we have to. I feel like we have to have that. Right? Because of how close how easy it is to use so much oxygen down there. Okay, we got those. That is what it is. Oh, there's even this storage? Jeez. Okay, this is great. Okay, let's go look for 1 lithium. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Okay. Luckily, we function nearby. a lithium spot. So we did it. There we go. It takes a lot of space. But now we got 2 tanks, which is huge. So we got those. We got these. We gotta... Let's see. It was nice using the scanner room, though. Just to give it a shot, right? Made it a little bit quicker. And again, not even a power issue. It's so weird. It feels so weird. It's just like totally managed power, right? Damn. Okay, but I grabbed the salt because I wanted to make some cured fish for the road. And was it one more? Because I know we could just do it in the sea truck. Just doing it now to get it out of the way. Okay, any other... Nothing else is really low on battery. Cool. Okay, then we'll go in here. I will, on this locker, extra power cells. I'll store the batteries there, that's fine. And then extra water, extra food. I anticipate getting attacked, so I want to keep the health kits. And then we have the extra lithium. So, all right, I think we're ready. I think we're ready for the next big thing, which is gonna go get some kyanite and also to see what else is maybe down there even deeper. So we're gonna pick this up in the next episode, and we're gonna do that. We'll see how that goes. So thank you guys so much for watching. Go away. Jeez. Hang on. Shoot. But for real, thank you guys so much for watching. I know this is a bit of a long one, but I wanted to kind of try to cover a lot of ground at the same time as kind of look at a couple areas that we've not really been able to thoroughly explore, but also make sure to go back on land and thoroughly explore out there. And I'm sure there's still stuff we haven't seen, just like we haven't seen a lot of the locations out here, right? We only just now recently got this depth module, literally last episode, so we have some places to test it out now. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Thanks again for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.